Bonsoir, salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve pour la suite de notre petite aventure sur Killer Frequency en compagnie de votre DJ préféré. Hop, continuez. Va-t-on réussir à sauver tous ces gens? On en a déjà perdu un. Flûte. C'est pas mal la barre de chargement comme ça en vrai.
To save Virginia?
No, where would you actually eat?
Oh, I mean, they're all pretty equal.
J'ai plus du tout souvenir de quoi on parlait. On peut pas revoir... Non. Bon, tant pis.
But if you had to pick one.
All right. Not Ponty. He's not Ponty.
Right. So, between Grilling Spree and Chalupa Cobbers.
I mean, it depends. Do I want a plate full of meat?
Merde.
Or do I want really, really good nachos?
J'ai oublié complètement comment on joue. Ah, voilà. Alors, post bêta pour cacher, afficher pas le texte, on s'en fout. Ramasser, faire pivoter l'objet, poser, insérer, jeter, lâcher, inspecter, c'est E. Voilà, c'est ça.
Change depending on the day, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I...
Hold that thought, Forrest. We've got a call coming in.
Ah.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello, caller. You're live on The Scream with me, Forrest Nash.
Hey, this is Fratman Bunker.
Ben, j'ai l'impression que c'est pas du tout. On n'était pas en ligne avec quelqu'un. Ah ouais, je me souviens. On attendait que les ados nous rappelaient parce qu'on a une dame qui est coincée.
We got some garlic bread and a note to call this number.
Yes!
Bunker! This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream. And...
Is this Goose? Oh, man. It's totally you, isn't it, Goose? This is such a Goose brand.
Sure, whatever. It's Goose. Now, listen,
Goose, dude, get your ass to the party. We got so much beer!
Listen, I need you to...
Goose, come get
Oh
beer.
putain, ils sont chiants.
Mother's awaiting for you.
I'm not Goose! How can I prove this to you?
Let me get a second opinion on this. Norman the Barbarian! What do you think? Great idea. Norman the Barbarian says only the radio man can control it. So, play us the flow.
Wait, really? What? The flow?
Norman the Barbarian demands it.
Okay. I'll play the damn song.
Oh, shit. Okay, radio man. Got my attention. What is it?
Thank God. Listen, you've got to get over to your neighbor's
Ça va.
house, all of you. Just...
Say no more. Plunker's moving the house.
Hein?
Forrest, line 2.
Hello, you're live on 189.16, The Scream.
Forrest, it's the killer. He's at the door. Please. Oh my God, it's you, isn't it? God, I didn't talk, I promise. Whoa! The party has arrived. Oh, thank God. He's gone and... Oh, is that you, Radio Man? Don't worry, we brought the beer. Good times are here. I could use a drink. Thank you, Forrest.
You're welcome,
Okay.
Virginia.
And thank you to Plunker and his fraternity brothers.
Some heroes wear capes, some wear sheets as togas.
Hey, Forrest, did you hear what Virginia said earlier?
What was that all about? Clive, I didn't talk. Do you know what she meant?
There's a janitor here at the station named Clive, but your guess is as good as mine.
All right, folks. Seems we may have a lead.
If any of you know a suspicious Clive, then please call in. It could save lives.
In the meantime, looks like we have another caller.
Ah, presque.
Hello, caller. You're live on the Scream with me, Forrest Nash.
It's great to speak with you, Forrest. As a local small business owner, I find this all horrifying.
Bon, faut que je me concentre un peu sur ce qu'il raconte là.
Terrible.
I hear you there. It's a scary time for everyone in Gallows Creek. How are you holding up? You somewhere safe tonight?
Yes, Forrest, I am. I'm here at work in my small business. It's a safe, family-friendly place.
Oh, what small business do you own?
Oh, well, I'm not really big on promotion, but since you asked, it's Ponty's Pizza! The best and only pizza place in town! Come on down and get yourself a cracking deal on our 2-for-1.
Quel bâtard.
No free ads!
I mean, I guess we can't be that mad at him. Calling Ponty's did save Virginia.
I can be mad, Peggy. That sort of thing just... I can be mad.
Look, he's gone now. We already have somebody else on the line. Just take a deep breath and let's keep going.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash, host of 189.16, The Scream. And tonight's 911 stand-in.
Hi. Hello? Am I on air?
Sure are, caller. What's your name? And what have you got for us tonight?
Name's Eugene Stein, and I've got a heart full of love, Forrest. I'm hanging out in the middle of the maze, listening to your...
Ouais, ça marche, hein, dans cette boule dans le papier. Depuis le bureau, j'en ai fait 12. Je sais plus si... Ah. Non, pas marqué. Y a pas de...
show. Looking up at the stars and waiting for her.
We got a special lady coming out to see you.
Yeah. Molly. We planned to get lost in the maze tonight.
C'est passé
Take our
le...
first journey together into the love labyrinth. That's why I'm calling, actually. I thought she'd be here an hour ago. And since I've listened all night to how cool you play it, I thought you were the perfect guy to ask. Should I call her up and ask if she's coming, or wait and see?
For real, kid?
If you've been listening all night, do you really need to ask me?
Yes, that's why I'm calling.
Ça.
Eugene, you really need to go home to your parents.
My parents are dead, actually.
Huh?
But,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I guess it's not the night. Hang on. I hear some rustling. I guess she came after all. Molly! I'm in the middle!
Oh là là.
It'll take a little while to get here, but, thanks again, Forrest. It's been good talking. Wait a second. Molly can't whistle. No, this is supposed to be the best night of my life, not the worst.
Eugene, do you know the way out?
It wouldn't be the maze if he could just remember the way, Forrest.
She's right.
Listen, Eugene, breathe, hide, and call back in a minute. We'll get you out.
I'll do it for Molly.
Je vais devoir chercher un plan
Hurry.
du labyrinthe.
Well, listeners, while Peggy and I deliberate, Here's a track for all you lovers out there. You're gonna love this next track. How the hell am I supposed to get him through the maze?
You know Barbara, our receptionist? She's a maze fanatic. Shame she isn't here. I was supposed to go with her last week, but she changed her mind.
Why'd she change her mind?
She went with that jerk Brad instead.
Does everyone in Gallows Creek go on dates in the maze?
A lot of folks do. There's something nice about getting lost, I guess. And besides, there's not much else to do here.
Maybe we should call Barbara then? If she's so big on the maze.
We could, but I don't actually know her number. But she probably has maze stuff
Pas
somewhere.
remarqué
Go and see what you can find.
la porte qui se déverrouille.
Which one is Barbara again?
Barbara! You know, Barbara! Forrest, I've seen you speak to her.
Help me out, Peggy.
She's the receptionist. Sits at reception. Never does any work because she's talking to Brad all day. Ring any bells?
Right, yeah, sorry, I guess it's just the stress of...
No excuses. Just go and find something to help us.
Allez. On va certainement pouvoir trouver un plan. Ah bah,
Bingo, here's what I was looking for.
je savais bien que ça allait me servir.
Any luck?
Yeah, I found a map for the maze in the trash.
Why was it in the trash? Never mind. It doesn't matter right now. That's a question for Barbara later. Eugene called while you were away. He's on line 1.
Oh là là.
When you're ready,
The
shut the
stress.
music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I hope you lovers like that track. And I hope we can help our lover in the maze. Eugene,
Faut l'emmener où?
you're back on air.
Ah là-bas.
I'm lost, Forrest. I just ran and I don't know where I am. I'm at a crossroad.
Sculpture du tracteur, c'est le 1.
Statue.
En
There are
face.
handbills painted gold on my right.
Il faut qu'il aille à gauche.
Go left.
À droite après.
Okay. I went left, then tried a right. I have a pig statue in front of me.
La statue du
and a
cochon.
creepy rocking horse on my left.
Et le faut qu'il fasse demi-tour.
Go backwards.
Ah non, pas du tout.
Why didn't I just invite her over?
Attends, merde.
I'm at a crossroads. There's a pitchfork statue up ahead.
Statue de fourche.
Which way?
5, il est là. Oh là là, ça va pas du tout. J'ai pas indiqué la bonne direction du tout. Il y a un croisement face à une statue. Face à une statue. Quoi? Statue de fourche 5. Il n'y a pas de croisement statue de fourche. À gauche.
Go left.
Oh, this wasn't how tonight was meant to go. I just wanted some love. There's a tiny barn in front of me and a scarecrow behind me. Nothing to my sides.
Grange, il n'y a rien sur les côtés. Alors attends, face à une petite grange et l'épouvantail derrière. La grange c'est 8. L'épouvantail derrière. Face à la grange. Face à la grange, l'épouvantail derrière 6. Faut qu'il aille à droite.
Go right.
I can't run much more. just passed a cordon silo.
Un silo à grain,
See
quoi?
anything else?
9.
Please. Where do I go?
Va tout droit.
Go forward.
Okay. Here I go. This doesn't look right. No, I'm going back to where I was.
Jesus!
Oh shit! He's
Oh là
coming through the
là.
walls! Where do I go?
À droite. C'est à côté, à
Go
droite.
right.
I see it!
Ah yes, j'ai cru que j'allais pas y arriver à un moment donné.
My bike's still here! Oh, thank God! Thank you, Forrest! I love you, Molly! Ah!
That was tense. I think I held my breath the whole time.
Shame the maze got all cut up.
Yeah, better it than Eugene, though.
By the way, why do you think Molly missed their date? Do you think she's okay?
Unfortunately for Eugene, I think she probably never left home.
Pourquoi?
And thank you for calling in, Mr. Walter.
Molly, je l'ai pas sauvé. Ouais. Je suis un peu deg d'avoir raté Maurice.
We'll make sure to add the town librarian to our list of suspicious Clives.
Remember, report a Clive to stay alive. Next caller is up, Forrest, so take it away.
Que quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'elle a dit?
Teddy Gallows Jr. is
We have a call waiting.
a devout Christian.
Ah,
Caller, you're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, wonderful show tonight, Forrest.
merci, merci, merci.
Thank you. That's really wonderful of you to say. What's your name, caller?
You can call me Dawn. Could you play my tune, Forrest?
Your tune. Sure.
Long Ride Home.
That old song. Sure. We got it. I think I played it the other day.
Thanks. It'll be good to hear it again.
All right, folks. Coming up is that old classic.
Forrest, I don't think you're gonna find that song.
Non, je trouve pas.
I played it a few nights ago.
I know, but, we don't have it anymore.
What are you talking about?
I threw it away.
You
Oh,
threw
mais
it in
non.
the trash?
No, I threw it out the window earlier today.
And why did you throw it out the window earlier today?
Brad was annoying me all afternoon. He played it on repeat because he knows I don't like it. So I grabbed it and threw it right out of one of the office windows. Not my finest hour, but I can only take so much.
All right. So, what do we do instead then?
Let's just play a different song. We've got more important things to think about anyway.
Gotcha. Okay, folks. Here comes some unrequested music. Sorry about that, Dawn. Maybe try again tomorrow night.
Sorry.
Listen in to this next track from Late Night Lurkers, if you dare.
Je sais plus ce que j'ai passé, ce que j'ai pas passé, c'est un peu
Of
chiant.
all the songs to request, why did it have to be that one?
Gee, Peggy, what did the barn finds ever do to you?
Wrote that song for one. It gets real old when you're forced to listen to it on repeat for years. Why couldn't they just request Roddy? Oh, Forrest, scrap the song. We have another caller.
Sorry to cut the music short, folks. Callers take priority tonight. Welcome to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nat.
Forrest. Oh, thank
Talk to me, Murphy. What's wrong?
Ouais.
Oh, the killer got me, man. Why did I ever trust a guy named Master Robbie?
I warned you not to.
Hindsight is 2020, okay?
Forrest, we need to do something.
Goddamn Gleason. You came to the gallows waste disposal plant. Beat on me, man. Carry me inside and lock me in a dumpster.
Bah, au moins, il l'a pas tué.
I got a flashlight, but... Oh, goddamn. I smell smoke. I think he started a fire.
Hold on, Murphy. We'll call for help right now.
You gotta hurry, man. I need someone here now or I'm gonna die.
Peggy, get the fire department on the line.
On it. All right. Now just... Come on, pick up.
Oh, je vais devoir dire où il est, j'ai oublié.
Hi. Yes, I'd like to report a fire
Ah,
over
c'est
at
bon.
the Gallows Waste Disposal Plant. It's an emergency. What do you mean it's not operational? Why is there no backup vehicle? Oh, god damn it! Forrest, that evil son of a bitch slashed the tires on the town's only fire engine. They can't do anything.
C'est embêtant.
I have a few friends who live nearby. Maybe one of them can save Murphy.
Where do they live?
My friend Alex lives on the corner of Haddonfield and Romero Street.
Oh, c'est...
Catherine lives on the west end of Myers Lane. And there's Jericho on the east end of Myers Lane. But he's old. Really old.
C'est quoi ces noms de
I'll
rue,
check the
j'adore.
map, see who would be best to do this.
Alors, Myers Lane, Peel, Thomas, Romero Street. Elle a dit quoi? Et il est où?
All right, Forrest, who should I call? Who can help Murphy?
Where is Murphy again?
Forrest, really? He just told us he's at the Gallows Waste Disposal Plant.
Okay, sorry, I forgot.
Là, ici. Et les autres, ils sont où? Romero Street. Haddonfield Road. Bah, c'est eux qui sont plus proches là. C'était qui déjà?
All right, Forrest, who should I call? Who can help Murphy?
Call Catherine.
All right, give me a second.
Je savais que j'allais devoir revoir le plan à un moment donné.
They're on the way. They'll call from the plant. You can direct them from there.
Well, let's hope they get there in time.
Ouais. En fait, tous les noms de rues sont en rapport avec un film ou un réalisateur d'horreur.
She and Murphy are now both on the line.
Hello, Catherine, are you there? What's happening at the plant?
The whole damn thing is up in smoke. God damn it. I'm going in. Oh, my reception is terrible in here. God, my eyes sting.
Murphy, can you see anything at all?
Yeah, I got a little flashlight. Looks like old cans, bottles, and newspaper.
Ça aide.
What does it say on the newspaper?
It's the Henderson headline.
What was that? My reception is terrible in here. Please, Forrest, tell me where to go.
Centre de
Go
traitement
to
des déchets.
waste disposal.
Semble être là le mieux.
Got it. Okay, I'm here. Oh, Forrest. Get me right. It's coming down. I gotta go.
Forrest, listen,
J'ai raté.
my boy, Fernando. Give him a message. My final words.
I will. What is it?
Tell him to study kung fu from a real master.
Forcément.
Go kick Master
Murphy! Poor Fernando is gonna be crushed.
Comme son père.
Jeez, that's no way for anyone to die.
Ah là
Terrible way to
là.
go.
Yeah, Murphy. I promise we will stop this. For you and for Fernando.
Peggy, it's going to be our...
Forrest, we have another caller. Let's not waste time.
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Forrest, Teddy Gallows Jr. here. I just want to say that my thoughts and prayers are with my Gallows Creek neighbors during this awful time.
Oh, it's mayoral candidate and scion of the town founders, Mr. Gallows. Are you in danger?
We need to be a town of law and order. We need cops who have the tools and funding they need to keep us safe.
Okay, Teddy.
I know you're an outsider to our little town here, Forrest. But you're really stepping up to the bat for us all tonight. I just want to say thank you for taking a swing for Gallows Creek.
Jackass.
Right. Thanks, Teddy. Now, are you...
Teddy, you lowlife! This is not the time to promote your damn campaign.
I just want to make sure our town is safe and prosperous. That's why the Gallows Family Factory, founded by my father, Theodore C. Gallows, God rest his soul, which employs over 200...
Teddy, unless you've got an emergency, I'm cutting you off.
You know what? I do have a problem. A problem that's ruining our town. You know what it is?
Yeah, how about the goddamn serial killer?
The problem is that woman, our current mayor, Linda Cartwright.
Oh, here we go.
She just isn't one of us. Linda Cartwright is un-American, unstable, and
You're not better than anyone, Teddy. Just because you inherited half the town.
your producer sounds a little unstable too.
Don't you dare speak to me that way.
Cut him off, Peggy.
I can guarantee this kind of thing will not happen when I take office. The moral decay of...
And that's enough of Teddy Gallows Jr. for one lifetime.
I always feel disgusting after hearing him talk. Just play an ad, Forrest? I need a minute.
We'll be right back after these messages.
And a proud patriot. Teddy Gallows Jr. is Gallows Creek.
C'est trop bien.
Like his father and all his fathers before him, Teddy Gallows Jr. has worked hard to create jobs, improve infrastructure, and make Gallows Creek a good place to raise a family. Unlike current mayor Linda Cartwright, Teddy Gallows Jr. lives in Gallows Creek. He's our neighbor, and he stands with our neighbors. Like Sheriff Matthews, who, after years of keeping the peace, Mayor Cartwright is trying to force into early
Et à la radio.
retirement. Teddy Gallows Jr. doesn't believe in keeping a good man out of a job. Teddy Gallows Jr. believes in the American dream. Does Linda Cartwright? Help Teddy Gallows Jr. keep Gallows Creek a good American town.
Carpenter
Help him become
Avenue.
mayor. Take a swing for Gallows Creek. Vote for Teddy Gallows Jr.
My name is Teddy Gallows Jr. I approve this message.
God, what a jackass.
100% grade A asshole.
Linda Cartwright isn't super herself, but she's not...
Yeah, we don't have any more of those ads to air tonight, do we?
No, just the one.
Good. I have to ask, though. Take a swing for Gallows Creek?
He set the home run record for Gallows Creek High.
Of course he's one of those guys.
Yep, he played lots of sports back in the day, and he never lets anyone forget it.
Right. Let's just get back to the show. Well, folks, hearing that reminds me that every vote matters.
That ad really made me want to take a swing at Teddy Gallows.
You mean take a swing for Teddy Gallows?
Yeah, sure.
Let's find out from our next caller who's got their vote.
Caller on line 1.
Hello, caller. You're live on The Scream with me, Forrest Nash.
Ah.
Hello, caller.
Who is this? I need the police.
I'm Forrest Nash. I'm standing in for 911 tonight. What's wrong?
There's a guy hunting me and my friend. I think he's killed some of them already.
Ah.
That's him. He's just outside. I can see him from up here.
God damn it. He's just a kid.
Where are you? Are you somewhere safe?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stay with me, kid. Focus.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Focus. Tell me, what's your name?
Ouais.
Sweetie, you can do it. What's your name?
Carrie.
Carrie.
Oh, t'as des...
Good. Carrie, listen to me.
Elle a
We're
des
gonna get
pouvoirs,
you out of
Carrie.
here, all right? Now, where are you?
The old murder house. Upstairs. I'm at the end of a hall. There's a bathroom, a couple bedrooms, a closet. Oh, he's coming. Where should I go?
Go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll... He's here. He's here. He's gonna kill me.
Forrest, I don't think we can...
Don't move!
J'ai pas entendu.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh là là. Quoi?
Forrest! What?
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 Are you kidding me?
Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, who's on the phone, Carrie? The cops? It's just a joke, jeez.
Wait, isn't that...
Jimmy, that wasn't funny, you sicko! Of course I called the cops, but some guy just answered instead.
What guy?
Forrest Nash, what the hell are you all doing?
It's prank night, old man. We're just having fun.
That's the kid. The kid who called in earlier pretending to be the whistling man.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Jimmy, this is a pretty sick thing to do.
What? It's whistling night.
That little idiot.
Whistling night?
It's a stupid tradition. Especially stupid since that one kid died back in... Would you take off that stupid mask if it's hard to breathe? Who's under there anyway? Is that you, Seth?
Idiot! Seth is right next to you. That's, wait.
Oh no.
Who are you? Oh no, man!
Everyone, get inside!
Oh, holy shit.
You two, barricade the door. Scott, Heather, you barricade the back. As long as he's out there and we're in here, we're safe, right?
You buy time, but not much.
Forrest, we have to...
Heather, I already called the cops. Forrest picked up. He's the best we're gonna get.
Who is with you, Carrie?
My friend, we drove out to the old murder house and... Oh, of course! The van! Who's got the keys?
Jimmy.
Jimmy had them.
Voilà, c'était sûr.
Stay focused, Carrie.
Focus. Yes. Sorry. I'm here.
We'll figure something out. Between all of you, there's gotta be a way to beat this. Just sit tight, okay?
Heather, shut up. If we do that, we're gonna get killed. If only Jeannie were here.
Jeannie? Jeannie McPherson? Our intern Jeannie?
Yes. She's my best friend and the smartest one out of all of us. She stayed in tonight. Forrest, listen. We'll see what we can come up with, and, What? Scott, you're not any good at... And... No, Chad. Out of all of us, you're not the one to...
Everything okay?
No. We're figuring out a plan, but everyone's volunteering to do things they're just bad at. I think we can figure out what to do, but I don't think we can agree on who should do what. I think you'll have to be the tiebreaker, or else these idiots are gonna get us killed.
But
Shut up, you... Forrest, I'll call you back.
But I don't know anything about your friends.
These damn kids never learn.
Are you okay?
They do this kind of thing every year, Forrest. People get hurt.
All right, folks. We're gonna work out a way to save Carrie and her friends. This next one goes out to all the trapped kids out there. Here comes one of my favorites. Peggy, you mentioned something about their friend working here? An intern?
Yeah, Jeannie. Seems a nice enough girl, but a bit head in the clouds, you know? Not sure why we took on an intern. We really didn't have the office space for one. Poor thing got tucked away in a dark corner somewhere downstairs, I heard.
All right, I'll go see if I can find her desk. Hopefully she has something we can use.
Allez.
Peggy said her desk is downstairs.
Donc downstairs, c'est là. Ah oui, bah il est là en fait.
Jeez, they really tucked Jeannie away. Friendship quiz. This might work.
Attends. Comment on fait déjà pour changer de main? Changer d'objet de main. Ah ouais, c'est la roulette, tout simplement. Y a rien d'autre? Non, bah il y a rien d'autre, je pense. Cette musique ultra stressante, tu sais.
Hey, you find anything that'll help us out?
Yeah, I found a friendship quiz with all these kids on it.
If you think that'll help, then good enough. Carrie's on line 1, whenever you're ready. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
This is Forrest Nash, back again with an unlucky caller on this unlucky night. Carrie, are you there?
Yes, we've got a plan, but we can't agree on who should do what.
You want me to be the tiebreaker?
Exactly.
I'm ready. What's the first step?
Okay, first things first, we'll need a spotter. Someone who can keep an eye on the killer. We'll need someone on the roof. It's gonna be a hard climb. We're deciding between Heather, Kyle...
Ah voilà, le plus subtil d'escalader l'Everest, le plus subtil de gagner le prix, le plus subtil de finir en prison, de s'évader, de faire les Jeux Olympiques, d'obtenir permis sans erreur, de gagner un Oscar, de battre tout le monde aux cartes, de trébucher dans un film d'horreur, le plus subtil d'avoir un accident de voiture. Oh là là. Finir en prison, s'évader de prison. Jennifer. Ah non, grimper sur le toit, bah celui qui, Monsieur Everest là, Heather.
Heather's got this.
Yes, Heather, He picked you. Now please, stop talking about all your cheerleading trophies. Part 2. The Whistling Man padlocked the gate back to the road. Before we drive out of here, we need someone to
Jeter une
walk.
serrure.
Seth, Jennifer, and Scott all want to do it.
Ça va être Jennifer. Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Jesus, Jennifer, you carry a bump key? Why didn't you say so earlier? Anyway, that brings us to part 3. Getting the van keys. I'll volunteer for this. I don't know Jimmy as well as you guys, so it'll probably be easier that way. Then it's part 4.
This is a very detailed plan. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's weirdly easier to think when you're about to die.
You're doing great. What's the next part?
Part 4, we need someone to lead the Whistling Man away.
Éloigner le siffleur.
Fast runner. For this one, we're trying to decide between
Son
Who was it again?
implique.
Hot David, Cynthia, and Scott.
Pas Jimmy. Hot David ou Heather. Hot David, je dirais.
Hot David.
Yeah, you, spend a lot of time running shirtless. You got this, Hot David. Sweet. Okay, let's recap. We get the eyes on the roof. A runner distracts the killer while we grab the van keys and pick the lock on the gate. Now the tricky part. The getaway.
Ooh, what's the plan there?
Well, we can't all outrun the Whistling Man. But he thinks we're just a bunch of stupid teens. So, let's use that against him. Part 5. We trick the killer into a trap. Someone can pretend to be injured. Who would make the most believable bait?
Who you got?
Lassie ou Tommy?
Tammy, and Cynthia.
Tammy. Lisa ou Tammy? Jimmy. Tammy.
Tammy.
Tammy, if you survive this, never do that British accent again. That should take care of the killer. And then it's time to get out of here. Finally, part 6. We need someone who can drive us through the woods and back to California
Jimmy.
alive. Who's our getaway driver? Should it be... Who have we got? Chad, Scott, Cynthia, whatever. Forrest, you know what to do.
Scott, Cynthia ou Chad? Ah, bah Jimmy il est mort. Scott, Cynthia. Chad. Bah, Chad il est pas sur la liste en fait, donc je pense que ce sera lui. Ouais, Chad.
Chad.
Oh, perfect. Your go-karting experience will be great, Chad. Thanks, Forrest. We'll just take a few seconds for ourselves, and then it's go time.
Sounds good. Talk to you in a sec.
Good luck, Carrie.
J'espère que ça va marcher.
That actually sounded like a pretty good plan.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, let's hope. Oh, the kids are back already. Line 1 again.
If you're just tuning in, we're coming to you live with a bunch of teens about to flee a madman. Listener discretion is advised. Are you ready, Carrie?
We're good to go, Forrest.
Good luck. And Godspeed.
You got this.
Here we go, everyone. Spotter, to the roof. Go, Heather. She's off and away. All right, Renner. Get ready. Wait for the spotter's signal. Spotter says go. Lockpicker, go. I'll get the keys off Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Oh. face is...
The keys, Carrie. You need to get the van keys.
His face is lying next to him.
Ah. C'est ballot.
Focus. Breathe.
Right. The van keys. Got him. It's Jennifer got the gate unlocked. And
Parfait.
David should be back any second. Perfect. It's working. I can't believe it's actually working.
You're doing great.
Focus. You got this.
We got this. Next step, trap the killer. All right. Wait. Get into position. Everybody else, hide.
Oups.
Okay, performer. Now, act like your life depends on it.
Oh.
There he is. He's buying it. Oh no. He knows. Damn it! Now! Push the bookshelf over! Oh my god, they both went through the floor! Spotter! You need to climb down now! We gotta go! She's coming down. And yes! Heather! Quick, everyone to the van! Driver, take the keys!
Ils vont y arriver, hein. J'y crois.
The damn gate swung shut.
Quoi?
Huh? What? It won't stay open. I'll hold it. You drive through.
Je pleure pour Carrie.
Carrie!
What was that?
It's the whistling man. Drive! Now!
Oh non.
Just go! Just drive!
Oh my god.
Please, no!
Elle les a tous sauvés, puis elle est morte.
Carrie?
Ben non.
He just stared at me.
Carrie!
Carrie?
Eh ben.
Just stared at me. And walked into the woods. I don't understand.
Thank God you're okay.
Can you get somewhere safe?
I can make it home.
Eh ben. Bizarre.
Thank you both for helping. If you hadn't,
It was your plan, Carrie, and it was a great plan.
It was really all you, Carrie.
Still, I need to get home.
Breathe, Carrie. You're okay now.
I'll call you when I'm somewhere safe. Talk to you then.
Ouais, ça me semble un truc bizarre là quand même. Hein.
Folks, that was a lot. Our thoughts go out to the parents whose kids won't make it home tonight. For any kids listening in, please stay inside and stay safe.
And parents, hug your kids extra tight tonight.
Here's a song for the girl walking home in the dark.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing a Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Yeah. Back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was this one guy. Anyway,
Il a pas de
stuff went
chaise.
down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time.
C'est plus pratique quand même.
Bottle. I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Max.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man. At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie.
Yeah.
Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max.
Ça.
You'll like this next song.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
Genre pas longtemps les appels, les messages. Pourquoi tant mieux?
The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Ah bah voilà.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though not everybody made it. And, I don't know.
Que Jimmy qui est mort.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't. Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Il en a eu marre. J'hésite entre les deux premières. Ça.
Maybe he didn't kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too?
Ouais.
After everything he did to...
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank
Ah
you.
bah c'est ce
This
que j'avais
next
déjà
one
mis.
goes out to Carrie.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Ok. Bah qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Je sais qu'il y a des trucs à... Des vinyles, des cassettes à trouver. Je crois que j'ai tout. Je crois que j'ai toutes les cassettes déjà. Scream. Je vais quand même faire un petit tour si je trouve pas quelque chose. Ah oui, ça c'est le truc que j'ai raté. Beaucoup de téléphones ici. Alors, il n'y a rien pas l'air d'avoir grand chose là. Tournevis, c'est quoi ça? Ticket de la fête foraine. Je vais faire le tour en bas. Je crois qu'il y a plein de portes qui sont fermées en bas. Hop, ça c'est fermé. Ah si, je peux m'accroupir avec contrôle, j'avais oublié. Tiens. De rangement. Salle de la pause café. Beaucoup de trucs pour attraper les rats.
Nice. New music to play.
Ah bah voilà. Il y en a là. les autres ils sont où?
So many locked doors, so few keys.
Voilà, fermé. Fermé.
That's not opening.
Fermé. Fermé, toujours fermé. On verra bien. Si à un moment donné j'ai la clé qui permet d'ouvrir là ça. Ok. Ce serait vicieux qu'ils en aient caché un là-dedans, c'est.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Allez.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or scratch
Quoi?
that for us. We have a caller. Time to turn the music off.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home. You know, the one that Peggy said she threw
Comment je
outside
fais
the
du coup?
window.
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
But, Forrest, you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. You can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. This is I'm Coming to Getcha by Vice. One of the best tunes this year.
Ah, je pense que s'il donne pas le
She's
titre,
serious, Peggy.
c'est
She's
que
serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious
c'est
about
qu'elle a déjà
I
pas
don't
été
know,
passé.
Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth,
Ah bah j'avais les trucs là en fait.
Then why don't you go and get it?
it's
Ah,
one of
Haddonfield Road,
Reggie's
right
K-Fan
next to
regulations.
Circle.
I can't leave the booth while
Haddonfield
we're on air.
Road.
Peggy,
Just, you can do it, okay?
fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie
Ouais,
about that later.
c'est
And
là.
I'll hold the fort down while
Ah,
you're
c'était
out.
Alex qu'il fallait.
Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting.
Ah, yes.
189.16, The Screw. With me, Peggy.
Ok. Le point qui fait peur. On va devoir sortir.
should grab that key Peggy slid under
Ah.
the door.
Je suis bête.
Locked tight.
Porte anti-incendie. Elle est en bas, oui. Et si elle a acheté par la fenêtre, ça se trouve, il a explosé le machin. Ah. Comment dire?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here,
Il y a un
in the
fusil.
open, alone.
Ah, je reste tellement stressé. Bah, il est où? Ah, il est là.
Here it is. Long ride home.
Bah, oui.
Of course, it locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something. And that's broken too. Only the best for K-Fam. Let's see if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
Ah, bah, j'aurais pu...
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Alors... Ah, le stress, tu sais. On avait un... Bon, je peux le mettre là-bas parce que... C'est pas les mêmes. Je sais pas si ça va pas... poser problème du coup. Hop. Après, c'est juste que ça exploserait potentiellement. J'ai l'impression que ça va pas démarrer. On peut pas courir. Non, il faut trouver un autre verre. Ah, là. C'est bizarre.
Nah, that's not right. Do the fuses add up properly?
Bah, comment je peux savoir s'ils sont bons ou pas?
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses. Bingo!
Ok. très étrange. Je sais pas, enfin, s'il y avait quelque part où ça pouvait être noté ou quoi, tu vois.
I could probably survive that fall.
Alors, surveillons qu'on verrait pas un autre vinyle.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
What? Ça fait flipper ça.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this. There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Ça fait flipper son truc, le mec là.
I wonder how the show's going.
Des bouteilles.
I need a key to get in there.
Bon. On va avoir sacré trousseau de clés à la fin.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
Ah. On n'entendra pas raconter l'histoire. 2h40.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Oh là 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 là.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Oh là là. Et j'ai tout le temps que je veux pour faire ça? Festival des Astros, accident à la Grande Roue, 15 blessés. Que le script fait un peu mal. L'ancien capitaine de l'équipe de football américaine USA, Carlos Creek, Chuck Brody, a été grièvement remplacé lors de l'accident du festival l'année dernière. Pour aider à remettre sur pied, nous sommes vos genoux, nous pouvons lui acheter des tickets. Nous vous citons acheter. Ok. Ok. Célébration de Kim Walker de Peter Style. Kim Walker. Assaut criminel des matelas. La police a fait mieux fin à un de l'agression criminelle. La formatrice qui a donné les anonymes de se rappeler le rat a été blanchie, page 13. L'enquête sur les 2 ans sur l'accident du festival a pris fin. Les enquêteurs accusent 2 ingénieurs de la centrale électrique venus aider à la station. L'ingénieur-chef Ant William, ingénieur assistant Sean Everett, était occupé à parler de films d'horreur et en préparant la grande hausse, ce qui a conduit à plusieurs défauts d'assemblage. J'ai noté condamné Ant William. Bip bip, attention, tragédie droit devant. 5 morts, 16 blessés sous défense de frein de bus. Malheureusement perdu la vie. Toujours dommage qu'Alan Creek contre que caravane à vendre. J'en ai marre que les gens soient méchants avec moi, j'ai juste volé quelques voitures, c'est tout. Vous n'avez qu'à en racheter une, je vends ma caravane pour partir plus tôt possible, achetez-la par pitié. Tyler Wallace. Convention santé sécurité, ma base très préoccupante. Avec un invité mystérieux spécial, ingénieur-chef responsable du désastre du festival des récoltes. Christine. Journal d'une volée d'une minorité. Catherine Passon, blablabla. Le journal. Attends, Jim Randy. Kim Walker, club d'impro. Rebecca Allen, club de mécanique. Club de mécanique, Chuck Bull, club athlétique. Orchestration. Attends, elle peut me aider un peu.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Vas-y, oui.
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Médecin a vu qu'on cette histoire de faire vacciner contre la grippe. Le débauché à la centrale électrique. Embauche 20 nouveaux employés. Quel rapport avec Ant William? C'est bizarre ça. 2 ingénieurs de la centrale électrique. Ah oui, Ant William et Sean Everett. C'était occupé par... Et Sean Everett. Occupé par une nouvelle trajet hier soir lorsqu'un bus n'a pas réussi à freiner. Ils sont malheureusement parmi les victimes. 24 arrestations, une informatrice blanchie. Fin de mars 86, j'en ai marre sur le méchant, il a volé des voitures. Ingénieur-chef responsable du désastre du festival des récoltes. Ah bah c'est H. William. Chef Macho invite les citoyens à rester attentifs aux attitudes. Nous sommes en bon net. Quoi? Mettant un terme à vague de crimes de 70, croyez-moi, nous devons... Blablabla. Station de service. Chez Christine Gazole et Réparation, on a vendu au gagnant de la loterie il y a 14 ans. Le nouveau propriétaire qui a demandé à rester anonyme affirme que ça occupera ses soirées. Journal d'une voleuse de voiture, l'informatrice livre sous secret disponible, 2 € de réduction. Journal d'une voleuse de voiture quitte Gallows Creek pour une nouvelle vie à New York. Elle a volé nos voitures, notre temps et notre argent, écrivait Jim Randy, notre critique l'année dernière. Jim Randy. Oh là là. C'est un magazine officiel. Ça ferait percuter un camion citerne. Plus que la vie. 86. Ticket de loterie. Ah. Ce serait du coup Chuck par un ancien gagnant de loterie. Journal d'une voleuse de voiture. Intégré en vaisselle dans sa festival. Alors attends, ça donne quel ordre? 72, donc ça c'est après. 86, 69. Il y a station service. Gas station. Ensuite. « 69. 87. Là, moi j'en ai fait une carrière. Ingénieur-chef responsable du désastre. Stein. Ce créneau des arrestations ont eu lieu lorsque l'une des créneaux de la force R.A. Rebecca Allen, informatrice qui a demandé à rester anonyme, le pelon R.A. a été totalement blanchi. J'en ai marre que les gens soient méchants avec moi, j'ai juste volé quelques voitures, c'est tout. Vous n'avez qu'à racheter une, je vends ma caravane pour partir. 86, c'est ça, c'est combien? 77. Une légende locale amatrice du journal d'une voleuse de voiture quitte Gallows Creek pour une nouvelle vie à New York. Elle a volé des voitures, notre temps, notre argent. Bah, elle est morte, Kim Walker. Elle est morte. Donc je pense que c'est elle. Je pense que ça va. Et là, elle est partie aussi. Attends, 77, 87, 86. Bientôt au bout, mais là... 69. Bah lui, il doit toujours être à la Power Station. Trailer Park. Terrain pour mobil-homme. Et à l'hôpital. Mais elle est morte, elle.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody. Ah, attends. Non. Aunt William.
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
La Power Station. Non, oula, oula, j'ai failli cliquer.
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
J'ai un peu peur.
Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who? Jeez!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board. One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there? Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station.
Ah
Forrest.
mince, c'était...
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And
Zut.
the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio.
Oh là
You
là.
have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this.
Les
but,
boules.
the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of... Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Bon. On va retourner au sous-sol. Je me demande si c'était... En fait, si on pouvait vraiment... l'éviter. Dans le sens où est-ce que si on n'avait pas de gilotte, est-ce que c'est pas la centrale électrique qui aurait explosé? Bon, je suis un peu flippé de redescendre dans ce truc là-bas en bas là. Pointe un truc.
A key. Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Clé de quoi du sous-sol? Hmm. Fait flipper cet endroit quand même.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Fabriquer une bombe ici. C'est trop bien, n'empêche, de se dire que le repère du tueur, il est là en fait, et qu'il a l'air de venir y repasser. J'ai quelque chose à faire avant de partir. Ben,
Forrest, you should listen to that first tape you found.
ben, j'ai rien pour l'écouter ici. Ah si.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Ok.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Code d'accès par défaut. Je peux pas trop me balader dans cet endroit.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
En plus, l'ambiance elle est bien.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
J'espère qu'il va pas y avoir une coupure de courant.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country.
A new vinyl for my
A few
collection.
weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a
Now
fall
this
from a
has
height
to be important.
into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Virginia. Je suis en stress.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would
Tout
drive someone
raconter.
to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What did it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier. when we had to call the takeout restaurant. Wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body?
Ah, ça pourrait être déplacé par un
At
animal.
the
Hein.
end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
C'est vrai ça.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Yes.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, radio man. I'll just go get her. Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We thought so too, but...
You don't understand. All those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands. To over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Ça dit pas plus que ce qu'on savait déjà en fait.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life.
Je me demande si... Ouais, j'aurais pu rater et pas les sauver, et du coup ça serait déjà fini. Là je pense que le mec il avait des choses à me dire du coup.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then too.
Fais gaffe à ce qu'elle avait dit.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I can tell. He's just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Damn it, Sandra, don't play games.
I don't know anything. Oh, look at the time. Jury's late. I have to go. I'll drive home now or just drive. I'm sorry.
Flûte.
Well,
I might have gone a bit hard on her.
a bit?
All right, let's just move on. Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight.
Encore la pizza,
I
ça.
wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Oh là là.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Pète un câble.
Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code.
J'aurais dû monter le truc, putain.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park that I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any.
Bah c'est machin ça.
He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. A classic backed by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Ah oui, je sais, j'aurais dû le remonter tout à l'heure.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
J'aime pas aller là-bas en bas.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Il y a des endroits, que ce soit en jeu ou en vrai, on n'aime pas y aller. Ah, voilà, le sous-sol, ça en fait partie. Code d'appel de maintenance, attention dès que je vois toutes les mesures de sécurité, code de désactivation, code d'accès. Lorsque vous cessez le code et des commandes, chaque pression de touche doit être effectuée dans les 4-5 secondes sur la précédente. Si aucune pression n'est effectuée dans le laps de temps, la saisie sera annulée. Soit une erreur de saisie, arrêtez en appui ou appuyez sur étoile pour... Oui, bah oui. Hop.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Ouais, le code d'accès.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. God damn, how do you even get
Facile.
You gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxie, no! Come back. I can't find my rifle, man. It's... Buddy, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie! 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 You didn't do anything wrong!
Thanks again, Forrest.
Oh, God. Poor
Well.
Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out.
Ça
I
c'est pas la
waited
question.
till they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an
Oops.
ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
Bah non.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you apply a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Casey, I have bad news. We're on our own for now.
Oh, no. No. Jason! Why the hell didn't I do anything?
No, Casey, you did the right thing. We got advice from somebody at St. Gabriel's. We're gonna talk you through this.
Oh, thank God! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Il faut sécuriser le couteau. Ne touchez pas au couteau. Ça veut dire quoi, sécuriser le couteau?
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on, and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
Bah oui.
I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Bah.
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
Eh ben, ça
I'm
commence
not
à
gonna
faire
like this,
beaucoup.
am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Ah, je sais plus en quelle année ça se passe, mais ouais, du coup, c'était il y a quelque temps. Hein.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Ah non, ça c'est pas
I
une bonne
imagine
idée.
it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
D'accord. Et ok, ça vient de sauvegarder. Je vais quand même sauvegarder parce que sauvegarde 1 là. Et on va s'arrêter là pour le moment. Pour voilà, c'est déjà pas mal. Oh, c'est mitigé quand même, mitigé. On a perdu beaucoup de monde, je suis un peu déçu. Bon, bref. Je vous remercie d'avoir suivi cette vidéo et je vous souhaite une bonne continuation dans tout ce que vous faites et je vous dis à la prochaine. Salut, salut!